Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Phantasy Calradia. Now, when we left off, we had eliminated, or at least I hope, we had eliminated the Saranids from the game. Hopefully they will be eliminated soon. We will not see just yet, because it has only been a couple of in-game days, and I do believe it takes about a week to 2 weeks to eliminate a faction, depending on the vassals. If the vassals are going to be stubborn about things, then we're going to have a great deal of difficulty. But as we see here, we have now approached, with my 16 units, we have approached Kuden, and we have a huge amount of Diana units, as you can see here, and we're going to be selling them to the ransom broker. I thought I would cut back here, or at least start the episode here, because I thought it would be so interesting to see how much money we're going to get for these guys. But look at that, 816 for 13 of them. We have 68,000 right now, and now we have 78,000. That is insane. That is really nice. I like that. So Diana units, definitely want to take those prisoner more and more, as many times as we can. So we now have 80,000. That is absolutely insane. Shall we take another companion? This is actually a female orc, which means that Frudak has a companion for himself. That might be an idea. Hello there, human. Hello, orc. I'm quite lost, you see. It's a long story, but hey, it's not like we aren't sharing a beer right now. See, my mother was a shaman, a pretty damn powerful one. They say that once her entire patrol had been ambushed near elven woods. Every single warrior got impaled by dozens of arrows. Once they were all dead, the elves got out and tried to approach her, maybe to capture her. There were 9 elves, probably one more still hidden in the woods. She picked up a sword and rushed forward. See, she was quite fast, and she got them surprised. I don't know what they expected of an orc. Anyway, she cut the head off the first one, and knocked the second one with a single punch. I too have some stories about the little brittle elven bones, and she didn't remember what she did to the others. She then left and became somewhat of a legend, you would say. I must be proud of her. However, I am the reason she died. One day, though, she went to battle against the Kurgits, but in the middle of the fight, she started giving birth to me. As soon as I was born, she tried fighting on. I am told she was fierce as a lioness, but weakened by childbirth. She was slain. Then one of the Kurgit warriors took me and raised me as his own. I am grateful to him, but I am wandering Calradia, trying to find a meaning to being an orc and a Kurgit. Perhaps if we joined forces. Let's do it. It is good to see that you are not prejudiced. An orc woman has a really hard time finding honest work. Well, welcome to our party, and you joined for free. Well, you cannot be any better than that, I suppose. So, yeah, let's just check upstairs real quick, just to make sure that we're not missing out on anything. I don't believe we are. But yes, there we go. That is excellent. Now, as you can see, I've actually placed all of my units into the garrison here, because we have below average morale, but we will not have that for very much longer, I hope, as we will be getting some more food, and we'll potentially be using the Mace of Disruption at some point. Maybe I should use the Mace of Disruption instead of my other weapon, but that does have piercing damage, so maybe that would be an idea. It can crush through blocks as well, but maybe we could give this to someone else. Maybe Kevtil would use that quite nicely? Perhaps. So, yeah, without further ado, I'll cut away, and I will see you after we've waited here for some time, just to make sure that our morale is back up to scratch. Okay, so we've rested at Kuden for a day or two, and that actually did get our morale back to high, which was rather nice. Now, we have taken a huge amount of units in our party for a very good reason. We do have a couple of emirs here, and they are attempting to raid our various villages, so we cannot have that for too much longer, can we? Let us head in and take these guys on. Now, they do outnumber us rather considerably. Oh, wow, yeah, actually over half. Yes. Or shall we say over double the amount that they have. Yes, that's not incredibly good. So, let's see what we can do here. Well, we have 15 archers. I suppose we'll make good use of those, but we do have, oh my, pretty bad odds right here. They have 125 on the battlefield. We only have 73. So this is going to be a bit tricky, I think. But I don't think we'll be in too much trouble, because we do have our new companion, and she is hopefully going to prove to Frudak that she is a very worthy orc woman, and they can hopefully get married and have all sorts of kids, and very cool things like that. But let us do it. Let us move on over here. And, yeah, this is, I would say, probably one of the easiest battlefields for us. We do have, oh my, she got taken out by a Diana unit immediately. Not great, not great, I gotta say. Should I just charge straight on in? Would that be an idea? Maybe. The Diana units are actually going to destroy us right now, so maybe we should do that. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my archers over there. So they're close enough, but not too close to do something. So now, let's just make sure that we... Yes, please make sure that we take no damage to our horse. Oh my goodness, are you... Okay, I should really not run in by myself. That's never a good sign, is it? But yeah, we do need to concentrate on taking out the Diana units. So let's try and find some of those, shall we? We are going to lose quite a few units right here, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. We are taking out quite a few of them right now. My horse is going to go down very soon, but hopefully not before I am able to bless everyone. There we are. There's some blessings. There's some bravery. And, oh no. Why did I run in here? Oh! Okay. Yeah. We're okay. We are fine. So far, we are okay. No! This guy has such a fast mace! Oh! And the Diana unit took us out with 35 damage. Whoa, that guy was a beast. Okay, we're actually going to be losing this. So I am going to be retreating. I know. A very strange thing indeed. I have no idea. But let's just wait a second here. Is this guy actually attempting to siege Blazing Hand Temple? Oh my goodness, that would be terrible. Okay, so let us wait here for some time. They're not. They're not thinking of sieging Blazing Hand Temple. Order of the Blazing Hand and the Nords have now made peace with each other, which is, yeah, not really nice to see, I gotta say. So wait a minute, let's wait until morning. There we are. Thank you. And now let us head on. So what we want to do, 7,600, what we want to do is try and take them on once again. So Gavid is there. Maybe I can get over here before... Yes, come on. Let's do this. Okay. How many Diana units do they actually have? This guy has 4 available for battle. This guy has none. This guy has 1. And this guy has 1. Okay, let's do it. I think we can do it if we just have a slight bit of tactic, shall we? Yes. They're actually running from us right now. Or are they? This guy's running from us, so let's engage him as quickly as we can. There we go. Okay, so these guys are... Yeah. These guys are going to be pretty similar to what we were fighting previously, but hopefully, this time around, we will be a little bit better at staying alive. So, let's do that, shall we? Okay, so what we want to do first. Let's bless. Let's do some bravery. And I'm going to attempt using Terrify in this particular field battle. I know, I never use Terrify in field battles usually, and that's probably a mistake. I should probably try to use it a little bit more often, because even though it is incredibly powerful in sieges, I feel as though potentially in a field battle it could win us the entire thing without having any problems whatsoever. So yes, the Diana units are actually using, whoa, lightning bolts against us. That was very close. Okay. No need to be so aggressive. Oh my, maybe they do. Okay, well, let's do it. Let's head in. Terrify. There we go. Terrify along their lines. Yes. Is it working? I have no idea. I have no idea if it's working. But if it's working, then we're going to be in a really good spot. If it's not working, then I think we're going to have difficulties. But it appears as though they are having a great deal of trouble. So I suppose I should just tell everyone to charge in right here. And we'll hope that many of them were terrified into our units, so that they are immobilized, incapacitated, they cannot do anything to us, and they're just going to run straight on into their doom. And that sounds like a good idea to me. I do believe. That sounds like a very good idea. So, let us... Yeah, it appears as though this is working. This is working quite nicely. Let us just attempt to take out some of the stragglers here, make sure that the mages do not have any opportunity to cast their spells, devastating as they may be. Especially the Diana units, they are very difficult for us right now. But so far so good. Everything seems to be working out quite nicely. We do have enough... Oh no, enough for one more Terrify spell. Let's do it. There we go. Okay, come on. Let's take them out as best we can. Yes, come on, take them out. Take out these tiger bandits. Wow, we actually found an orc raider in this particular party? Goodness me. Well, yeah, I was wondering how I was doing additional damage. So, yes, we took a little bit of damage there, which means I need to heal. And then we can move on a little bit. Of course, I am providing a pretty decent... oh my. A pretty decent distraction to our opponents right here, because even though they are able to do damage to us, they're not able to do severe damage. So we're able to quite easily heal ourselves up. And then head on and take out many more of their units. Hopefully I will not get taken out, please. Thank you. Okay, now let's heal a little bit closer to some of our units, just to make sure that they actually stay alive as well. That would be a good idea. And I do believe that is a victory. So yes, our previous encounter, definitely a blunder in many respects. But this time around, we have learned from those mistakes, and we have adapted our strategy. Hopefully it's a little bit better than before. And by strategy I mean, well, basically making sure everyone is blessed, making sure that I actually use my faith abilities, because, yeah, we are a cleric. It would be a good idea to use faith abilities, wouldn't it? Yes, very much so. But there it is. Very nice. A victory, once again, for Vederan. And for the Sanctus Bellicus. So there we go. How many did we lose? We lost 6 units. Which is actually not bad, but some of them were Blazing Hand infantry, which I never want to lose. Oh, we still have 31 to vanquish. Okay. Let's do it. Why not? Oh yes, and I have actually forgotten to do something incredibly important, because I was distracted by these fellows raiding my villages every single time that I went to go and rest to increase our morale. A pop-up would come up and they'd be like, oh, yes, we're raiding one of your villages. What are you going to do about it? And, yeah, they taunted me enough that I had to come out of the garrison, out of my resting time, and take these guys on. So, let's do that. Come on. Take out this guy. Oh, I didn't mean to kill the horse, that's for sure. Oh, no! Okay, we have enough faith power this time around, so we'll just heal ourselves. Very easily indeed. Oh my goodness. It would actually be a good idea if I was good at mounted combat. I am pretty bad at mounted combat, I gotta say. But I feel as though my infantry combat, that is a little bit better, even though I do tend to get taken out rather considerably. And I am using, well, yeah, I'm using a pretty difficult sword, in my opinion at least. I would prefer if it had a little less reach. I know that's a little bit strange, but I would prefer if it had less reach, but there we go. That has vanquished them. And now we are able to take them prisoner if we so desire, but I do not believe we desire to do that. So let's let all of them go. And we can take a Dark Mage. I think we'll take the Dark Mage. Shall we take anything else? Well, I'll take a Peasant Woman, but I don't believe I want to take any of the rest. Well, yeah. And we know the Diana units are incredible, so we're going to be taking those as prisoners. And what about anything else? Do we want to take anything else right here? I suppose I could take Blazing Hand Squires. They might be sold for quite a considerable amount. We do have 30 spaces, so let's make good use of that by taking some of the higher level units. I'm actually not sure whether these units are actually high enough level, but there we go. Let's take that. And then we can take a little bit of loot. And by a little bit of loot, I mean actually a very small amount. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. So we have Emir Lakem in our sights, as well as Emir Attis. So I do believe we are going to be taking one of them out, but I'm not entirely sure which. Well, at the moment, Emir Lakem is running away from sanctimonious fundamentalists, so I think we can probably leave him to it. 4.9, 4.6. We're too slow. We are too slow for this fellow, so it appears I will have to go back for Emir Lakem instead before he raids Icewild. Hopefully we will get there in time. Yes, it appears we are. Very nice. Now he's moving at 2.9, we're moving at 2.8. No! Okay, let's head into Blazing Hand Temple really fast. And we're going to be placing all of these prisoners here. I do believe prisoners do have an effect on your speed on the main map, so let's see if that is indeed the case. I think it is, but yeah, it's been a while since I've actually taken that into account, so I'm unsure. So let's see. More Dwarven fighters, please. Okay, Elven Stalkers, excellent. And Elven Guardians, Blazing Hand Knights. Oh, 22 Blazing Hand Inquisitors, look at that. They really level up very, very nicely indeed. So, let's see here. 4.7? 4.8, wow, prisoners do not make any difference, or at least maybe I just don't have enough. Maybe I didn't put in enough, should I say. So, let's see here. Yes, the Dark Mage needs to go. And what else should we put in there? Well, I suppose we could put some Blazing Hand Knights in there, but they are cavalry, so technically they are increasing our speed. So maybe we should lose something else. Wow, I actually don't want to lose anything, but it appears as though I will have to. So where are my Dwarven Paragons? Okay, let's lose a couple of those. I really don't want to, because they are so good, but we really need to catch this guy. So let's see. Are we moving at a good speed? 4.9, that's much better. So yes, we are moving at 0.1 speed faster. And he ran right into us anyway. So that was absolutely pointless. Okay, well, maybe he would have decided to go somewhere else if we were slow. But there we have it. We are getting him. And hopefully we will be eliminating the Sarranids. As I said beforehand, the Sarranids have not been eliminated. And there's a very good reason for that. Because they are raiding all of our villages. Of course, they are wanting to be quite the pain. Okay, well, at least we don't really have... Oh my. This is not good. This is actually not too good because, yeah, I was hoping we could fight on this hill here and we'd have the height advantage, but it appears they have taken the hill and we'll be needing to just charge straight on in by the looks of things. But, first off, let us bless ourselves. Bless ourselves, give ourselves some bravery, and charge everyone in. Thank you very much. The Diana units need to go down immediately, otherwise they're going to just do too much damage. So let's see if I can find that guy. Oh, there he is. Oh, no. He's run all the way into the fray there. I'm unsure whether he's been taken out. Has he? I can't see. Oh, there we are. He was just taken out now. Excellent. That's what I like to see. Okay, now, I would like to be able to take some of these guys out. I have not used Terrify, but yet they are running. So I suppose that is because they are outnumbered so incredibly. Come on. Blazing Hand Knight, take him out. Oh, never mind. Elven Hawkeye with a lovely headshot right there. But there it is. Very nice indeed. Another 8 morale. I like it. Okay, so we're going to be letting him go. And I'll take some peasant women. Even though that's probably going to make us a little bit slower now. And we'll take some Sarranid Mamluks and some horsemen. And yeah, we'll take everything. Why not? Oh, wow. Okay. Warhorse. Not too bad. Okay, so now there is one more Sarranid vassal that we need to track down. And he is over here. No, he's not at Silver Witch. Where is he? He's here somewhere. Maybe he's gone up there. No, apparently not. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Well, the one thing I can say is that I think we can probably try to find him maybe near Kuden? Oh, maybe he just looted Tisma. That's not too good. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I'll cut away. Actually, no. No, we're not going to cut away just yet. Because I'd like to do something very important first. And that is to give the acceptance of pledges to... Oh, I'm actually unsure who are the... yeah, I'm actually unsure who are the Dwarven units. Ah, this guy, Divanath Blackforge, as well as Lord Leod Gingerax. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, okay, so that's fine. And this guy is an elf as well. And I think this guy is an elf as well. So we have 2 elves and 2 dwarves. But what do we take? I think Lord Divanath Blackforge, I mean, he has such an epic name. How can we not take him? So, yeah, we're going to be doing that. We'll accept his pledge. And then we will accept Elrith Sirathin or Findicano Tacitir. Elrith Sirathin, I think that's a little bit easier for me to say. Oh my goodness. Oh, Lord Rogi Goranron. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of Dwarven units here. I would love to take all of the Dwarven units. Okay, we'll take this Elven unit. And then we'll see how well they do. And if they do badly, then we'll see about accepting a couple more. But yeah, we really do need to give them some fiefs now as well. So let's see here. Okay. So first off, we're going to be giving them some villages, just to make sure that they do not defect immediately. So let's see here. Which ones do we actually want to give them? Well, let's give them Wolfmere, and let's give that to Divinath. Okay, so it appears as though our other vassals do not really mind this guy that much, which is good. So Divinath is kind of liked, kind of not liked. Well, it's fine. So that's a little bit better. Now, if we give the other village, which will be Black Hollow, to Elrith. And yeah, he's not particularly liked because he goes down by 3. Divinath goes down by 3, that is. So that's a little bit worrying, but I think we should be okay. So we'll leave that for now. I do wish to make myself Lord of Dirim. Do I wish to do that? I don't know, I'm making enough money as it is, so should I? No, maybe not. So, yeah, apart from that, who do you guys think we should make a vassal? We have so many dwarven units. As you can see, these guys are dwarves right here. We have an elven over here. And we have another dwarf over here. So, potentially what we could do, if we wanted to be quite a betraying backstabber, we could actually indict our other vassals who came from the Vaegirs, who came from the Khergits, and just have a complete dwarven force, because then we would have no problems whatsoever with giving people fiefs, unless the dwarves hated each other as well, depending on their relationships. But yeah, that's a little bit worrying. I gotta say, that's a little bit worrying. I have no idea. So let me know. Let me know in the comments, and we'll see. We'll see what we can do. So yes, without further ado, I'm going to be cutting away. I'll try and find the last Saranid, and then we will be doing battle with him. Okay, so yes, we've come across a rather interesting development. Now, what actually happened was, I saw that this guy was raiding one of our villages, so I decided, okay, let's head on over there. I got there just in time before he was able to raid it fully, and then I noticed that he had 4.9 speed, and we had 4.8. So, yeah, we actually could not head back to the garrison, because otherwise I'd lose him. So we had to just chase him with 0.1 slower speed. So it took us all the way into the outer reaches of the Blazing Hand territories, and he ran into a band of sanctimonious fundamentalists. So we have a choice. What do we want to help? Well, we're going to help the sanctimonious fundamentalists. And yeah, as you can see, he only has 29 troops. That's why he was so much faster than us. But there we go. Yeah, that's it. But yes, the problem is we are now also being raided by a bunch of other Saranid vassals. So it appears they are being quite irritating, suffice it to say. So what we're going to do is, off screen, I'm going to try and take all those guys out. And then we will ascertain where we need to head to after that, because I do believe we have a rather significant opportunity here to either wage war against the Bleeding Throat clan, or to wage war against the Drow units, but do bear in mind that that is going to be quite tricky, because the Drow, I do believe, have some very powerful mages. They are actually generally quite powerful in terms of their regular units. They have some incredible armored units, I do believe. Yes, they have some Juggernaut type units, so that would be quite difficult to take on, but I do believe that we would be able to do it if we accepted a couple more Dwarven vassals, maybe the additional Elven vassal as well. But yeah, as I said, I'm unsure, because I really want all of our vassals to get on, so if they are all liked by each other, then whenever I give a fief to one of them, then they'll all go up in relation, which would actually be one of the best things to do. So maybe that would be a good idea. So we're going to be letting this guy go, of course, and we'll take some peasant women, and we'll take a Saranid Imam as well as a Diana unit, and that will be fine. Thank you very much. Let's take that Journeyman Hood as well. And as you can see, we are in the middle of nowhere. So without further ado, we're going to be heading away now. I have no idea why these Death Knights are attempting to attack me, but still, there we go. Yes, we're going to be heading away, And we'll head over to Blazing Hand Temple. We have some Sanctimonious Fundamentalists right there. Don't need to deal with those guys. I'm actually -1 with Outlaws now, so if we get a chance to help Sanctimonious Fundamentalists again, then you never know. We might actually have an opportunity to make peace or generally be neutral with them, which would actually be quite nice. So maybe we could make that happen at some point. That would be pretty cool. So let us sell that. There we go. And we'll buy a little bit more food. Okay, so we're doing well. We're doing quite well. Unfortunately, most of our villages are not. Most of our villages are being raided repeatedly, which is really not a good idea. So let's just take a look at the map while we have the opportunity. So, let's see here. What is that? That's Bleeding Throat Clan, is it not? It is. Wow, they actually own that. Whoa, okay. So, yeah, we have a couple of options. After the Sarenids have been eliminated, what do we want to do? We can either take over this territory right here, as well as Talbot Castle, and then link it with Sungetcha Castle, and then technically our territory would be all completed, and our caravans would be able to traverse the area rather easily. Or, what we could do is spread out to the west, and take out the Drow units, and maybe the Rodox as well, but do bear in mind that if we decide to take on the Rodox, then I think we may have a couple of difficulties with the Ridus Majocracy. I think the Ridus Majocracy may indeed take offense to us encroaching on their territory and decide that it's a good idea to absolutely destroy us with their armies. But yeah, who knows? Who knows what we're going to be doing? Let me know what you think. And let me know who you think we should attack, as well as which vassals we should take. So, without further ado, I will be ending this episode off here, and next time on Phantasy Calradia, we will be potentially accepting a couple more vassals. I think that might be a good idea. So, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.